Okay, so first of all, you're gonna want an emergency kit. This will be awesome in roadside help. It's got stuff like water, screwdriver, tissues, and if you're in the dark, flashlight. Once voting commences, smoke from a chimney will tell the outside world about what's happening inside. Black smoke means no decision has been made. However, white smoke means a new pope has been chosen. With voting concluding April 7th, students will decide who represents them in SGA. From school executives to class presidents, student advocacy will be at the forefront of this election. Grahovic's journey has been anything but ordinary, but now he's set to make his mark right here at St. Bonaventure. Grahovic is a big man with an even bigger story, one that's still being written. 65% of college seniors say they changed drastically since their first year on campus. It's through the late nights, the people, and the memories that make them change the most. As graduation nears at St. Bonaventure, seniors are preparing to say goodbye to a place that shaped who they are. Nearly 70% of college seniors say they feel nostalgic before they even graduate, and many are reflecting on the moments that made it special. For Jeff Canova, that nostalgia hits especially hard.
It's going to be emotional. I think the two words that have been really circling on my head this entire year has been letting go. I think that's the phrase that I'm trying to kind of embrace and accept.
Kendra Jeffrey remembers exactly how it happened. Lost during orientation weekend.
The first time I was here for orientation weekend, and I was walking around campus getting lost everywhere because I didn't know where anything was.
65% of college seniors say they changed drastically since their first year on campus. It's through the late nights, the people, and the memories that make them change the most.
This place is the most fun place on earth for the last 2.5 weeks of the year.
Dylan Hernandez says it's the people who make it feel like home.
Really get to experience SBU during spring weekend. My buddies and I all made a team, and we didn't do the whole buy shirts thing or all that. We just kind of went to Walmart, made some cutoffs, and wrote jersey numbers and names in Sharpie.
And he's not alone. Over 80% of students say friendships were the most meaningful part of college. For these seniors, leaving is tough, but what they're taking with them may last a lifetime. For SBU TV, I'm Nathan Donnelly.
My people are here. Mi gente están acá.
New, now, next. College can be stressful, but at St. Bonaventure, one furry friend is helping students unwind. Meet Ellie, a therapy dog who, alongside her owner, Assistant Professor Dombeck, brings comfort and joy to campus. Whether it's midterms, finals, or just a tough day, Allie's presence provides a much-needed break. Studies show therapy dogs can reduce stress and improve well-being. And for students here, Allie is more than just a dog. She's a friend.
I'll be walking down a hallway and I'll see students sitting in class and they just smile. Yeah, you just see them light up just seeing her walk down the hallway or walking across campus, and it's kind of fun. She's so well known at this point. I'll be walking across campus and students will be yelling from 3 sidewalks over, "Ellie!" Exactly. So it's just, she brings joy.
The Quick Center for the Arts at St. Bonaventure is showcasing 2 new exhibitions this spring at the Dresser Foundation Gallery, offering visitors a deeper look into contemporary and abstract art. Connectivity, curated by St. Bonaventure alum Gary Keem, is on display until March 15th and highlights visual relationships in more than 50 works, including pieces by Rick Dillingham and Joseph Orfeo. Climate Conversations, The Language of Trees, opening March 20th, features interactive works by Will Bosbyshell that explore the connection between people and nature. Paula Bernstein, Assistant Director of the Quick Center, says the exhibits offer something unique for visitors.
And they are really meant to inspire this idea of transition and connectiveness with color and shape, and just finding this place where we can all kind of be one, but enjoy ourselves with beautiful pieces of artwork.
Mason was super smart and really intelligent. It felt like every time I had a question about something, he had the answer to it already.
The St. Bonaventure community is mourning the loss of senior Mason Moscato, who passed away on March 15th while awaiting a heart transplant. Those who knew him say he was always looking to help others, whether as a friend, student, or resident assistant.
But one of your classmates evidently got in over his head in the water, and he started going under, and he couldn't swim well. And Mason jumped in and pulled him out.
His friends describe him as a kind soul who never hesitated to lend a hand and often didn't realize how much his small gestures meant. He loved Halloween, music, and spending late nights at the Marchiori Pavilion, sometimes alone with his thoughts, and sometimes deep in conversation with friends. Mason's generosity extended beyond his life. As an organ donor, he gave 3 people a second chance, a final act of selflessness that reflects how he lived.
To whoever needed them. So 3 people, unknown to us, benefited from his heroic act right there at the end.
On Thursday, the Bonaventure community gathered to honor Mason's life with a candlelight vigil. The event brought together friends, classmates, and faculty, all sharing memories and reflecting on the lasting impact Mason left behind. Though he is gone, those who knew him say his kindness and selflessness will never be forgotten.